Welcome back to Sassy Pose Code Veronica.
I got nothing, sorry.
Sassy Pose Code Veronica.
Sassy.
Oh no, I forgot about these.
That's kind of always been a staple, though. I mean, not so much in the recent times.
Ink ribbons.
Ew.
Don't you remember ink ribbons?
No, because it's such an archaic bullshit piece of fuck.
Wow. You're all kinds of eloquent tonight.
Well, it's like 1 in the morning, so...
1:30.
And I did take a 3-hour nap because I felt like shit.
By that logic, you should be more awake.
Not necessarily.
Oh god, remember memory cards?
Yeah, it was such a good idea, you know? Then you didn't have to lug around your fucking PlayStation.
I mean, you still don't. Nowadays, it's all on the internet.
Yeah, if you cloud save. I don't like cloud saving.
Why?
Because I don't trust anybody. Not even that baby.
Yeah.
You're an old soul, kid. I like you.
Claire, how did you type all of that with the lighter in your hands, honey?
Well, you know how you're supposed to type with the home keys and stuff?
You mean the way that I always do it and people make fun of me because I type too fast? Yeah?
Yeah, she never learned how to do that.
Is that like a... What is that? Anyway.
It's broken glass.
Oh.
Perhaps her feet are covered in glass.
We're gonna keep walking.
And people make fun of you for typing like a proper person.
Yeah. Because I go way too fast.
That's weird because that's like a skill set that like employers like if you're a typey like job thing.
Oh my god, feel this.
Oh, it's a heartbeat.
Oh, it's a heartbeat.
Clearly added just for this.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's raining. Oh.
Oh, that looks like fun. Stick your hand in it.
You had a bad time. A truck used for transport. Oil's leaking from the crash track. A dead body and a briefcase can be seen inside. Well, girl, what you waiting for? Am I supposed to... How do I climb? Ron!
You never explained.
How do I... I can see where I need to go. Oh, oil is leaking from the crash wreck. Did I... Yeah, no, I gathered. Thanks.
I feel like you don't want to do anything with that right now. You don't have a lot of shit.
But it's like right there.
Something's sparking. You're wet.
Oh, Jesus! Okay.
Hey, Megan, what's worse than a zombie trying to eat me?
A zombie that's on fire and trying to eat me?
Yeah. Oh, now it's the enemy of the first fucking... Like, what are we in? 10 minutes? 15 minutes?
Ish. Oh god. All that hentai I saw was right.
Could be worse.
What could be worse?
This could be worse.
How?
She could be, I don't know, getting raped by a fucking tree.
Well, most of those are naked. I'm not here observing that.
We don't have dicks, though.
Exactly. Where'd they go?
The zombie. That's funny. That's the key.
We're kind of being real vulgar with this here. Like, you dropped like 18 F-bombs. We're talking about the, Are you kidding?
Have fun.
No! How am I supposed to do this?
Come on, they just want hugs.
I don't want to hug them! God, no. Let me go. Let me go. Claire? Crap.
There you go.
I wanted that briefcase.
Well, you can probably come back once you get, I don't know, a gun.
Why can't I go back in there with my knife?
Oh yeah, you have a knife.
Okay. Claire, how do you use your knife?
Stupidly.
Okay. Do you have a dodge?
Megan, how advanced do you think this game is?
Claire, how do you... Oh god, really? No! This is not something I asked for! That was weirdly nimble. Oh, hey! I mean, I get a freebie with that. Come on, girl. I can't do this. Oh. Life.
Wait, don't shoot! Who are you? Huh? You're not a zombie. Well, great. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
What kind of voice is that?
Are you trying to be a child?
You're like a producer's son?
Sorry about that little misunderstanding.
Sorry about that.
But I thought you were another one of those
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. My name's Steve. I was a prisoner on this island. And I'm guessing you're not from Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire. Nice.
Is it?
I'll remember that. Hey, I heard there's an airport around here. And once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island.
You're like
I'll see ya.
12.
Hey,
I feel
wait
like
up!
we're never gonna see this kid again after this game.
Or we're gonna see his clothes. Oh, after this game, gotcha.
I don't want you following me, lady.
That too, though.
You'll only slow me down.
Eon? Come on. What is this? How old is he?
Megan, don't make fun of him. He might have a learning disability.
Might? Okay. We're gonna do this.
I believe in you.
I'm going in with the knife, though.
That's fair. I mean, you only have 12 bullets.
15. Or no, 42. Because I've got the 12, but I've also got, the ones I picked up earlier. Come at me.
Just let them file through the door.
Yep. Hey, guys.
Unless they don't come over. Oh,
Hey, guys.
one of them's interested. Oh, that's...
Are you kidding?
Honey, let's not. You're gonna get too much damage.
I don't even know how much damage I'm taking. What are you doing? No! Get off.
Die.
Wait, I got him.
Yeah, you got one. There was like, what, 6 or 7 here?
Like 4? Girl. How? Okay.
Oh, you're
Oh,
dying.
heck.
You're dying.
Okay. This is fair. We're running. Jeez. I want that briefcase.
I mean, you have a gun.
Yeah, but I don't want to resort to using it right now.
Yeah, now you are at yellow health and nothing to deal with.
What? Please don't come back to life. Excuse me. Can you be rated? No. Cool.
A dust box?
A dust box. I don't know what a dust box does.
Like dust, I guess.
Oh my god. Oh, these controls.
So, you mentioned when you came home that this is a game that killed the series for you.
Yeah.
So, what happened? Tell me about up to that.
tell you about like how petty I was when I was 9.
Yeah. Like what is your relationship with Resident Evil?
Oh, where to start? Well,
I know that Nemesis is your favorite.
If only because it's the only one I ever took a big ol' interest in. Yeah, that was a great art.
I see it.
Yeah.
Go.
So, as a child, baby Megan was very fascinated with spooky games.
You're not now.
This was where it started. So, baby Megan really liked spooky games. Because my dad would always play them, you know that. So, I would watch him while he played. And, got into it, da-da-da. And Nemesis was, like, the big one. Like, Nemesis gave me nightmares. Honest to God, like,
I mean, I
wake
can
up
imagine.
screaming nightmares. And I'm, like, 8 years old through all of this. Hey, he told me, if this gets too intense for you, like that probably would have.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. Ew.
He says, if this gets too intense for you, I want you to go in your room and we just won't talk about this. And so I said, okay, Dad.
And apparently you never said stop.
Didn't bug me. So,
You had nightmares.
that doesn't mean it bothered me at the time. So, yeah, as a baby, I would watch him play and, process that by myself. To the point where this is actually kind of funny. This is a lie that my father told me. Dad, I'm sorry if you happen to hear this and you don't remember this, but this 100% happened. So there's a part towards the middle of Nemesis, where, like, you're in the basement of a hospital, I guess. And you're playing as Carlos, so that sweetens the deal for you.
Not really, but come on.
You love Carlos.
I do.
And, there were, like, these monsters in tanks. But I'm, like, 8 years old, and I didn't really identify. Oh, God. Okay. Die. 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 Please die. Why aren't you dying?
They take too much damage.
Oh,
You gotta use your gun.
I'm not using my gun for this.
Okay, well, you're gonna die.
Okay, fine. 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 Why are you beeping at me? Don't beep at me. So, yeah.
Guys and tanks.
Yes. And I was like, Dad, what's that? To which my dad responds, these are people who used the same needles when they took drugs, so don't take drugs.
What?
So my dad tried to convince me that Resident Evil monsters were AIDS victims.
Oh my god.
So that was a fun thing that happened. That was Baby Megan's introduction to the world of AIDS.
At like 9.
At like 9.
Oh my god.
So, keep in mind that is most of my background is just like, this is what an AIDS victim looks like.
Jesus.
But I really liked Jill, and I thought she was cool, and all that good stuff.
Jill's aight.
Jill's the best. Jill's my wife. And, oh my god, that was a big old mistake on me. So, that all happened. It's the box, of course there's something useful.
No, nothing useful.
Eat the soup. But, like, I had gotten very used to a certain concept of this is what a Resident Evil game looks like.
Naturally.
And so, when I was a baby, I saw oh thank god I see a green herb, oh! I saw an ad for Code Veronica. And I didn't recognize any of the characters, it didn't look like anything I knew, and so I was just like, screw it, I don't like Resident Evil anymore. If this is what it is, I don't like it.
That is actually really petty.
I know, and then I ignored the series for upwards of a decade.
For a long time. Like, I don't think you've ever played 4.
I didn't play 4.
You're just starting to play 5 with me.
Well, I touched 4, but way after you and I met.
And you're interested in 6?
Vaguely. I'll probably be more interested in 6 when I finish 5.
Well, Tyler and I are playing I say we are. He wants to get back into playing it again. But we had started playing it.
Right.
That's where I like stole Leon real quick and he
Yeah, I
got stuck
remember.
playing the chick. And
Yeah,
I was
you were
just
upset.
Like, no,
He was
he was
upset.
upset because he wanted to play Leon, and I'm like, fuck you, I'm gonna stare at his butt.
So that's about the summary of our experiences. A petty 9-year-old and I want to stare at his butt.
Yeah.
We're doing great. So, this is a prisoner's diary. The room stinks of death. But based on the information I found, I believe that I'm far south of the equator. Lucky for me that Bob in the bunk below me is one of those interesting types of guys. What?
He's
Today,
gay.
Bob told me some crazy story of why he was put in this place with me. Bob said that he used to be an attendant of the head of this place. This boss named Alfred... No, I'm thinking of someone else. Alfred supposedly placed him in here because of a tiny little mistake. What does that mean? What's gonna happen to me?
It means you're gonna get butt fucked.
Without warning, a group of military men took Bob to the building behind the guillotine stand. At midnight, I'll sneak out of here to see him. Oh my god, they're in love.
I told you.
I've been hearing that anyone taken to the building never comes back. On top of that, there are these really large plastic bags constantly being removed from that place. I better pray for Bob.
Yeah, he's probably in one of those bags. Maybe a couple of them.
That's unfortunate. I was wrong. I shouldn't have gone there. What is going on in there? All I could hear was some insanely creepy laughter and the sound of Bob screaming. I don't know what to do. I can't stop thinking about it. Oh, is that gonna happen to me? I can't let it. I just can't. Since my last entry, all of my fellow inmates have been taken to that building. I know that I'm next. It's obvious that we were all used here as Alfred's guinea pigs. There's no way out. What am I gonna do?
Question mark, exclamation point, ...
Oh god, is that Bob?
No, Bob's already in the bag, remember?
Is that prisoner?
Maybe.
Oh, that's
Maybe he killed himself.
Oh, prisoner, no. Those guys are gonna come back to life. I'm calling that. right now. Oh, jeez. Okay. No, get off your phone. We have a friend.
I don't want to make friends.
Oh, jeez. Okay, called it.
See, this is why I don't want to look. Said I can't bring five nights. Not bad. Said I can't bring Cool Cat into it, so I'm
Yeah, I see him.
He's just like, hello. Oh wait, when you shot him, he fell. So what if you shoot and then knife? That's gonna take fucking forever.
Ah!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is uncomfortable. I don't like this.
Yeah, kick him in the head. You probably can't quickly switch to a knife though, can you?
I have to go back into the inventory screen.
That's so stupid. Ew, they're still moving.
Yeah, they're still pulsing.
Why?
I don't know.
Why aren't they dead?
I don't know.
Make them dead.
I did. I did my best. Oh, hey, more bullets. See, I mean, at least this is more... Right now, at least. This is more forgiving than, you know, other Resident Evils I've been in touch with. Read as 7. Okay, girl. I mean, you want to go? We can leave through here.
No, there's glass in that window. You want to get fucking through that window?
Yes.
No.
Anything to leave?
Nah, I think I'm good here. Boop, 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 boop.
Well,
Yes, check your gun. Combine your gun with a knife.
combine it with bullets, but that's actually an interesting idea. No. You can't have a bayonet. Are you crazy?
I mean, not on a pistol. That's kind of stupid.
I want a bayonet on a pistol. That'd be incredible. They come too close, you pistol whip them with the knife.
Ooh.
See? Now you're... Crap!
Oh my fucking god.
It's okay, I've already been through here. I don't have to go through this again.
Good.
Goodbye.
Megan, are we gonna need to cheat code our way through this?
Not yet. Oh, jeez.
Oh shit, I hate it when the cats do that. And they get into their bed and they're just like, I'm gonna attack your feet now.
Oh, jeez. Okay. If we just pretend that she's on a tightrope, we should be fine. I don't trust that water.
Part of me wants to know what's under there, but the other part of me is like, no, you're gonna pee.
Don't pee. Where's the thing? I want my... There we go. Give me this. I don't know what things blinking means.
Pro, don't look at me.
Okay, so... Oh, right. Right, okay. Okay, I know what to do.
You know how to read maps? Oh, get close
Got
to
a
the
big
board.
idea. I mean, we already saw that there's a zombie under there.
Yeah, I know, I just don't want it to come out.
It's gonna come out.
I don't want it to.
Welcome to Resident Evil. Everything that you don't want to happen will happen.
He can stay in the closet. He doesn't need to come out.
That zombie behind the glass, I didn't want that to happen. Guess what happened? Can't be open from this side. Good thing I'm not going for that.
Shoot the lock.
That's true. We are carrying a rather large gun.
Like, come on. I think you can spare one bullet. To be fair, Resident Evil's never given me a nightmare.
Yeah, so if anything, you know, you should be supporting me through this, I don't know, realization of my childhood trauma. Don't you mess with me.
I'll fucking stab you!
I'm not... Oh, God, hi!
Oh, he gave it... Yeah, there's actually only one video game that's ever given me a nightmare.
What is it?
Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance.
Oh my God.
No, like, I was kind of young when I played it. That was, like, back in middle school. And that was still when I was, like, super, super, super not okay with, like, death and dead things.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
No.
What did you do?
Oh, wow.
Binge, we told you. You probably can't go in there now.
I hate fixed cameras, dude.
But yeah, no. during like the last area, there's in the first section there's a bit of zombies and skeletons, and also again in the last area. But I think it was mostly the first area that fucked me up because there were so many of them. Because of course you have to go down into like a crypt.
Right.
You know, it's a fantasy RPG.
Oh god, that sound.
Yeah. Just
Really?
It sucks so hard. You can't have anything, it looks like.
Doesn't feel like it.
Because, like, bullets have metal, which you don't...
All of this is metal, yeah.
A lighter. You might have to, like...
I think I have to hit the light again.
I did the thing!
Of course there are zombies out there.
So, like, you're safer with your guns and keeping the doors shut. Oh, fuck yourself. But yeah, so in the crypt there's like a fuck ton of skeletons and mostly zombies that crawl up out of the ground.
Oh, hey!
Oh, look at that.
Oh, no.
Oh, that sucks. It makes sense. Shit, dude. Sorry, bro. But yeah, and what's weird is I didn't have the nightmares immediately. It was years later. Like, we're talking like during high school, where I woke up in a cold sweat from a nightmare where my brother got like snatched by one of these fuckers and dragged him underground.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we have a 3D duplicator.
You mean a 3D printer?
A safe 3D printer, guys. We're all here.
Yeah, but this was like, what, 2001 or something?
Simply place the material that you want to have scanned onto the tray of the scanner. The scanned objects will be processed into 3D data, which will be translated into the duplicate portion. If you place the material you wish to have converted on the machine, you can begin conversion based on the 3D data that was created by the 3D scanner portion.
So, can you make a plastic gun?
Nope, precisely true to the original, so I can do whatever I like. There's an activation switch.
More ammo?
Switch. What's in there? I mean, ammo would be really useful, let's be honest.
Bro. Think about that. Can you imagine?
I mean, that would be ideal for me. Hey. Found some granates. Or flame rounds, at least.
Can you duplicate those?
Oh, probably. Guys, this is all really cool, but if I could have ammunition, a gun, please set the material inside to be scanned. Oh, right, I have to do it from here. So if I wanted, say...
Did you just use it?
Yeah. Fuck. I thought it would use it there! Oh, crap. Okay. Whatever. It means I'm extra fine.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's totally how it works. What are you talking about? There's probably something in here that I have to find. Ugh.
Hello?
Good eye. Okay, there's a fax. Please be sure to verify the content. Wait, no, just be sure to verify the content of the following facility access form. And add the applicant's name to the expected visitors list, because Zen-type little cat.
Oh my god.
Chief Prison Guard Room Paul Steiner. Dude, say please and thank you, you jerk.
I'm gonna piss myself if I sneeze again.
I hereby apply for access. Well, why don't you pee?
I'm good.
We're gonna get into a jump scare and you're gonna soak this couch.
I'm good.
I hereby apply for access permission to Prison Area D. Details follow. Carrying the following materials. New product sample from Metal Industries Co. TNG01.
TNG?
Daily commodities. Oh wait, TG01.
Yeah.
T and G.
Oh, TNG. I see.
Various daily commodities ordered by the prison.
Yawn.
We'll use a transportation truck, so much for that. TG1 sample will be stored in a designated briefcase. They've got the briefcase!
Get out.
Should probably find that guy. Hey, man.
The sounds of me typing.
Oh, hey, it's
Chris
that 12-year-old.
Redfield.
Chris Redfield. We know him.
What are you doing here?
That's her brother.
Oh, yeah. I fucked him once.
Chris Redfield. Is he a relative of yours or something?
You mean my brother?
Ah. Your siblings.
No, he's my father.
Well, it seems your brother is under surveillance by Umbrella.
What?
Of course he is.
I've got to contact Leon and tell him to let my brother know he's being monitored. It's a good thing I have access to an outside connection from
It's
here.
a good thing.
Well, that file shows the latitude and longitude of this place. Why don't you send your brother the coordinates and ask him to come help?
Thanks. I'll do that.
Hey,
Oh my god,
I
I'm
was
really
just
starting to
kidding.
hate her. Don't. I like her.
There's no
an
way he
idiot.
could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can. I'm sure of it.
Oh my god.
What are you, 12?
No way.
Yeah.
He won't come. You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
Do you want to tell me a story?
I know your backstory.
What was that all about?
I don't know, girl.
Claire's a sweetie, though. Like, don't hate on her.
She's kind of an idiot, though.
She's a sweetie. Yeah, she's not the brightest bulb, but she's
That's
sweet.
a good idea.
She's sweet. Leave her. Leave her alone.
Holy fuck, dude.
Use an ink ribbon. Hell yeah.
You know what they don't make you do anymore in Resident Evil? Use ink ribbons.
No, instead there's something else that's contrived that I read today that I immediately forgot. Okay, let's see if you have anything creepy to say. The email to you used an email?
Good thing I have an outside connection.
You used an email, of course you did.
What is this, 1990 fucking one?
2000 actually.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Door's being held by something. Can't be opened by this side.
It looks pretty open to me. Nope, not a maglock door.
Crap.
Flab butts.
Hey!
Yeah, you can go around.
You remember this.
Yeah, I did that in Kingdom Hearts a lot. Was it Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, I mean, there wasn't
Final
a,
Fantasy X.
But yeah, but there wasn't like a specific run button, but like you could like kind of jiggle it between run and walk.
Oh, you remember Final Fantasy X?
Well, yeah,
was
that
what you
too.
did.
That one I got bored. Hello?
Good eye.
Oh man, I should totally put the ribbon in there. That would be really fucking smart.
That would be useful. Instead, we're probably gonna do this. Because it's a puzzle item and a puzzle machine.
But why do we even need to duplicate it?
Oh, because it's metal.
But it says that it makes it out of exactly whatever it's made out of. Doesn't it?
I'm willing to bet we're gonna get something that's not metal.
What? What?
3D data's been prepared already. Okay, girl, so set the... What materials do you want? That TG stuff? I can't get that right now. I have to go get that.
What TG stuff?
That metal sample that that guy was carrying.
We can't have metal.
I don't know if it was metal. Was it metal?
I don't know.
I'm about to find out. I'm gonna... Nope, that's not it. Nope. Dude, where's the... I'm gonna assume.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Don't have any?
Yes, we do.
What do we have?
Or this. Because these are technically ammo rounds, so...
That's fair.
Really?
Apparently your ribbon is metallic too.
Why don't you just say, like...
Please deposit any metallic items you
Okay!
have in the security box.
What kind of ink ribbon do you have?
A metal one, apparently.
Well, maybe the case is metal.
Can't you just take it out of the case like a real person?
Well, then you're gonna destroy the fucking ink. Also, you're telling me she doesn't have any metal on her right now? Like her fucking belt buckle there.
Her belt buckle.
Maybe the buttons on her jacket.
Oh, gee, I can have these now? Thanks. Wow, thanks!
That's so fucking nice of you!
Give me my knife. Give me my bullets. Give me my gun. Go heck yourself.
I am 90% sure that people have made like horror game experiences and stuff in like Unity, and that's the door sound they use. But their doors open slower, and instead of slowing the sound down, it just plays it like 3 times.
Okay, here I am not knowing what Unity is.
Unity is a game developing like, engine.
I mean, I know that Dream Daddy was made on it, but
Right.
that's about as far as I get.
A lot of cell phone games, and maybe not a lot, but a lot that I've seen use Unity. It's
Hey, hope you didn't forget about that jump scare, because that's about to pay off right now.
the one under the porch.
Probably. Get away from the house, Claire.
Oh god! Oh why? Oh why? Oh why? Oh why?
Hey, 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 hey!
This is why cats are better. When do you see zombie cats attacking people? Okay. Anyways, Unity isn't known for being very good because of
That.
well, I don't know if there's like a paid version, I've never looked into it, but there's most definitely a free version, and that's what people use a lot.
Okay. Thought that fire was on the thing that I was gonna have to go to. I was gonna be a little miffed.
You know Steam's whole green light thing?
Yeah.
You know how it's full with like a bunch of shit?
Yeah.
Like there's legit a plain plate simulator, where I think they're trying to make you play as like the stewardess or something, but it's like really shit. That's kind of Unity stuff.
Gotcha.
So Unity has a bad rep because of things like that.
Okay, here we go. Last chance.
Hey, Bucks, you remember me?
The chick who was refusing to use a gun?
Our girlfriend's back. I love you, honey. Oh, look, he was going for the hug.
I wanna hug him.
But yeah, no. Unity can be used for good, but it is usually not. Oh wow, he's still on fire. Same, buddy.
Girl, really? You can't kick the bitch? Where'd that briefcase go?
It's still on fire. Oh,
Claire?
it's raining.
Where is the briefcase?
Right there.
Where?
Right in the center of the fire. Bro, you're not gonna be able to get it.
It was thrown clear, I remember.
Then, I don't know.
GD it, Claire. You had one job. Oh my god.
But yeah, hit me up someday about, like, all the Unity shit that's out there.
Yeah, I will.
Somebody made, like, a... Wait, no, Skyrim, they tried to call it. So that people with lower-end computers could play Skyrim.
Yeah?
And it's, like, all made from, like, free assets that other people have made using Unity.
So it's like a bootleg maker, basically.
Pretty much.
Claire, the next tombstone in this place is gonna be yours if you don't... Nope. Are you serious?
Bro, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Good. I hope she gets hurt.
You're gonna die.
Good. I welcome death. I ran through almost all of my ammo for that.
I don't feel like we're gonna be playing this for very long.
Where the hell did it go?
Dude, I don't know.
Like, I know it didn't go down here, but I'm gonna check anyway.
Yeah, you never know.
Can you, like, activate a floodlight or something, sweetie?
I could see my progress if I had some weapon.
You could save your progress if you had a cell phone.
That too. You're gonna walk up the stairs that slow. Hey, what is like over, like check your map, what's over that wall? Anything. Nothing. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Well, there's an area back there.
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind.
But continue. I saw the briefcase. I'm gonna be really fixated on that.
Do I need to look this up?
No.
Oh. Tell me when.
I'm not gonna have to tell you because there's not gonna be a when.
Alright.
We're gonna figure this
Remember,
out.
this is old video games. That means it's harder.
We're gonna figure this out like grown-ups.
I told you why they did that, right?
Did what?
Old video games are harder.
So that you would have to buy the guide.
No, so that when you rented it from your local movie renter place, you wouldn't be able to finish it in the night, and you'd have to buy the game to finish it.
That's evil.
Yeah. Smart though. But now that rentals aren't really much of a thing anymore, like, the last rental thing I saw for video games was something like what Netflix did with...
Yeah, I remember. It was named after a bug.
I don't remember.
Like Flybox or something.
Something like that.
Oh my god. Okay.
But yeah, like, have you ever seen advertisements for that recently?
No.
Nope, me neither.
Gamefly.
Gamefly, that was it!
Okay. I think I know what I need. The question is I don't know where it is or how to get it.
Okay.
It's fire, right?
Right.
If only we had a fire extinguisher.
Or, I don't know, rain.
No, but a fire extinguisher. Because I remember, like, I know that I said don't look anything up, but I looked up one thing. And it's that there's a fire extinguisher item that we need to have on us at some point. And I think this is where we're supposed to get it. Trouble is, I don't know where it is. All I know is you need the fire extinguisher for this part. I'm gonna be like, okay.
Now imagine that 3 times over.
What?
That door sound.
Oh, so just
An opening door.
I think I'd actually stab it in the face.
That's fair.
Hey dude, are you dead? He's bleeding. I'll need hemostatic medicine.
Oh my god. Or a bullet. Just put him out of his misery.
What the fire hose?
Look, outside is raining.
Give me something, game.
Like,
Help me.
I know there are certain types of, like, fires that rain won't put out just because there's so much fuel and shit.
But I don't think truck fire falls under that.
Yeah, like, once it runs out of fuel, like, it's out. And yes, I get it. This game's not gonna have, like, a sense of time. But I don't think it's that hard to, like, say, once character has reached this point, fire has gone out. Because logically that much time, however much fuel's actually left in there, with the rain, like, it's gonna put itself out. You guys are just being assholes to be assholes.
I'll clear red field.
No zombie fucking.
Why? I'm sorry, that's the most logical conclusion there is here.
And why does it focus on this? Like,
I don't know, it's probably significant later.
maybe.
Anyway, no, you'd honestly be surprised. Like, I don't know. Like, when I was a baby, you would have thought that there would have been a lot more to traumatize me.
Did you just come out?
I don't hear anything. No, you would have thought there'd be a lot more to traumatize baby Megan when she went looking for Jill Valentine.
The internet was a much simpler time.
Oh no, that was still one of my first exposures to the written word, as we say.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jill, I told you about my thing with Albert Wesker, right?
No.
Oh god. Okay, so when I was a baby, and I'm sorry, Dad, if you have to hear this story.
Is this dad appropriate?
This is not dad appropriate. So, when I was a baby child, I was largely unsupervised on the internet. And this allowed me to get to some very interesting places.
Just a second. Jill, can you reach up and stop that from fucking swinging? It's really annoying.
No.
Fuck you. Continue.
Yeah, it got me to some really interesting spots, and I was a curious little child who liked being able to relate to what she was shown. So, when I saw one of my more private fanfiction sites had a Resident Evil setting, I started looking for names that I knew.
Oh god.
And I knew the name Jill Valentine, and I vaguely knew the name Albert Wesker and Chris Redfield, so I was like, oh yeah, that works. And so I read an interesting story about those three people, and they went out for ice cream, if you will.
Were they baking cookies?
They were indeed baking some cookies.
You are disgusting. Were there zombies involved?
No.
Okay, good. Nobody wants to bake cookies with zombies if
No.
you catch my drift.
No, they were baking cookies in Albert Wesker's office.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice of them.
Yeah, you know, baking some cookies. But my point is that when I heard the name, you know, Police Chief Albert Wesker, or like Captain or whatever, my thought was, oh, so he's older. Because I had been exposed to Parasite Eve.
Right, I remember because you told me, oh, I thought he was older than this. Why is he so hot? Ooh, goo.
That is not how it went.
Yeah, that's exactly how.
But I thought that he was like, you know, older, probably a little bit fatter. I was basically picturing the police chief from Parasite Eve, but, you know, in Resident Evil. And then, upwards of a decade later,
and you're like, hey, you want to play Resident Evil with me? And I was like, sure.
And you had no idea why. Like, here, you take over the story. You get to...
I mean, all that really happened was, you're like, oh, did you know that Wesker was in 6? Or no, was 5. And I was like, oh, I don't think I actually played enough to see
Because all of a sudden I was deeply interested.
And then I was like, oh yeah, no wait.
Disclosed.
I did the boss battle really quick with my bro. But like, whatever, because like, at that point, like, I was more focused on the main characters and, you know, chocolate box hair and titties.
Wow, main characters, chocolate box hair and tits.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I mean, that's... Have you not seen her?
I've seen her.
She titties. That's all she is for that game. It's quite sad.
She's supposed to, you know...
Be like the guide or something for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But, like, all her outfits... Which, don't get me wrong, I love... I think she gets the gold one. It's very pretty. But very skimpy.
No, what I can't wait for is to see Wesker's girlfriend. She's cute. Whose name I can't remember for more than like a week at a time. I keep going.
Didn't
like,
it begin
what
like a
was-
V or something?
No, it's Excella Gion.
Interesting. Megan, I don't think we're gonna make it very far in this game.
Please deposit
I'm gonna
any
try.
metallic items you have in the security box.
But like, we're already running out of ammo.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna have to learn how to get real good with that gun, aren't I?
You mean the knife?
Or, yeah. No, I mean the gun. I'm gonna have to start pistol whipping.
I mean... I feel like this is why 4 was slightly, in controversial statement, slightly superior.
Fight me in the parking lot.
No, but think about it. Like, I don't... You haven't played 4, have you?
Yes, I have.
Oh yeah, sorry. We
You
sat
sat
down.
on this couch
That's
and
right.
you watched me get frustrated with 4.
Yeah, but like, if I'm remembering correctly, you didn't have to unequip your knife to equip your gun.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure all you do is like get him to stand in a different way if he takes his knife out.
You'll take his knife out.
I mean, out of everybody in Resident Evil, he's the only one that I have a vague interest in.
Cool, so you're interested in one blonde, I'm interested in the other. Yay.
I mean, he kind of fits that one like
He looks like
archetype.
Rufus Shinra.
No. But like, think about it. I have like these different types that I like. So like, there was like the initial.
Finish telling me about your type and then we're gonna cut.
I have like 3 types though.
Well, then we're gonna have to cut, like, now.
Oh, but my story.
Literally, we will continue playing.
Okay.
Okay, so next time on Bright Eyes, hear about Bree's archetypes.
Yay.